a new year. We doing a soft reboot. So, you're going to get a lot of the same action, right? We having fun, we having drinks, enlightening conversation with a bit of ignorance. What do we call it? Funny enlightenment? I don't know. What some shit. I don't know.
Entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah. But now you are watching Shon and Juan TMI. Alright? We are evolving. You see, we got a new set. We moving around and a lot of the same elements because we have one of our recurring special guests. But my name is Shon Don. This is St. Louis' own. It's Bertha's baby boy. And to my left I have...
Kyra.
Who are you, Kyra?
Your niece and your best friend.
Facts.
Then you got Juan the One. That one dude.
So... he said he don't sit like that for real. That boy flexing like a mother.
About the
Damn, man. I'm sitting the same way you sitting.
My arms at that bitch.
That ain't my fault. You should have ate your wings.
Hell no.
Oh, little spaghetti limb ass dude. We done already started. So y'all catching us in the middle of this. And before we started, we were watching a few things on YouTube, right? And we usually don't cover topical things, but one of the things that popped up was a video of Cardi B, right? And in this video, Cardi B was listening to her song WAP. Everybody knows WAP. And her daughter, or I don't know if it was a daughter, but a child ran in the room.
It was her daughter.
Okay, it was her
daughter.
daughter.
Like culture, whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead.
A baby came in the room, and she like immediately turned the song off, right? So if you look in the comments, there's some people that's dogging her out for it, like, "Hey, you was wrong," or "How you gonna put that kind of stuff out there and then turn it off?" And you want everybody else's kids to listen to it, but your kid can't listen to it. I'm like, "Hey, that's kind of crazy." What are y'all thoughts on that?
I feel like she didn't say, "Hey, WAP is for children from 8 to 12." She didn't do that. My thing is, you are the head of your household, so you have a power of what your kids are listening to. So just like she said, she didn't make it for children. She made it for adults. Okay. So for her to say she's not going to let her child listen to it, my mama wouldn't let me listen to it at that age either. So that's a parent's job, not her job. She just makes the music.
Okay.
Right. She just made it. I mean, I agree with it. But, the backlash is you made it and other little girls are listening to it and dancing to it and making videos and posting it and you liking it. So,
sing, dancing,
yeah,
working, living, in the news.
Right. So, she gonna catch, I don't think she caught too much heat for it. She caught a little bit. Like, there's so much shit going on. It's so much shit going on. You can't pay attention to shit like that too long.
How can we not be topical right now? This is the first show of 2021. It's been starting with a goddamn bang.
Right. They was celebrating the shit out of 2020 leave and then boom. January 6th. Motherfuckers climbing walls.
Final boss.
Right. January 6th came around and shit.
So you think like it's kind of because when I saw that, I'm looking at it and I thought about like chicks who post, like you will look on their profile, social media, and the first thing you see is like an ass up, face down picture, twerk picture, whatever. And you go to the next picture, automatically it's a picture of their kids. And personally, I find that kind of funny and ironic. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought about. Like she had to separate her thotty persona, and I'm not gonna say she is one. I don't know that woman personally. Right. Her thotty persona from her mom.
But you're not. Let's be honest. My kids don't know what I do. all the time. When I'm not around them, they don't. It's not their business. They're not supposed to know.
Right. Thank God.
Right. I mean, so you can look at it like that. Like, she don't want her daughter to see her twerking and shit like that. But you've done so many things, she's gonna eventually see that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's the truth. Like, cause but she's Cardi B. Like, her daughter's gonna see everything that she's done on video at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hide that. You can't shelter everything away from a kid. What you can do is when they do see stuff that's, I don't want to say sketchy, or I don't even know how to call it. Like, when they do see things like that, you want to be able to step in and have that conversation with them all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's only because of the times we're in, because everything is on Instagram, on Facebook, all of these things, because, back in the day, you heard so many things about how that's your daddy, that's your hero,
right.
But he was a hot mess. He was out here being a hoe. Right. Papa was a Rolling Stone. All of those things are things that are still happening. It's just now that they're on display. So you can't say, oh, she a thought and now she got a picture of her child. My thing is, it's just what she decides to post. Now, there are some people that are more conscious where they'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to be a lady regardless because I'm somebody's parent, and they'll do they dirt in private. And some people they put it on display. But again, their children know them as somebody totally different.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you're touching on a lot of stuff because, like, when you say back in the day, it was a lot of thotty shit that parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents was doing, and you just didn't talk. You dead ass knew that man had a whole nother family cross. You knew the pastor would have a whole nother family cross town. Right. Just nobody said nothing. Right. Now, goddamn it, he just got two different profiles. right. Like, so.
Or he blocked the side shit. Shit.
Block this bitch to name this baby after me.
Shoot, you out there being
that baby look like the neighbor.
That's the milkman baby.
But it was like a lot more stuff. A lot of the same stuff that was happening that was just wasn't hidden.
Right. It wasn't on social media.
It was taboo to talk about a affair that so and so was having.
Or a side chick.
Now they glorifying it.
They got flags and they parades and they got side chick days. Was it the 15th of February?
Lord,
can I get off work for this moment?
All right, that's a side chick day.
Another thing though, because you was talking about like your kids not knowing, at some point they will.
Yeah, they do it.
So at some point, and we're new age parents and new age, like different minded, right? We not we aren't raising our kids in a lot of the ways that we were raised.
Yeah. Right.
So
of course,
at some point, I think I'm going to have a conversation with probably both my kids about some of my transgressions and my fault. Like, I need to be Superman right now, right? But when they're teenagers and they start going through shit,
you need
like, hey, your daddy wasn't.
But you know what? That's very beneficial, because that's if I'm gonna have a real moment now. It was so many things where I felt like I dealt with, because a lot of my friends thought I was a goody two-shoes or a perfectionist. But when I grew up seeing my grandmother and my mom, they were superwoman. So, but they never had the conversations how you said you was going to have with your children. They never had those conversations with me till my late 20s. So I didn't know, like, when I felt like, oh, I took some crap from a guy and I felt like I took it, it felt like you fell short of what your mother and your grandmother was, because you never seen them take shit from dudes or men or whether. So I think that those conversations are beneficial to have, so no one has a false facade of what they should be taking, what life is, because they'll feel like a failure.
Right.
They'll feel like, damn, I'm taking this shit from this person and my mama ain't have to deal with this shit. Yes, your mama did.
Right.
So I think that's very beneficial to have with kids.
I think once you realize and get to the point that everybody makes mistakes, what else is it? Like, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. There are small mistakes, big mistakes. And mistakes are a part of life.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Having a conversation is very beneficial, because when you don't see it, like some of the things that people told me about because I idolized my grandmother. I loved her to death. Like, I put her up on the, like, baby, I thought she was right next to Jesus, right at the hem. So with that being said, to her that she went through some of the things that, that was just baffling to me. Like, wait a minute, she took that? Or wait a minute, we went through these things? I just think the conversations that kind of humanize your parents and have that conversation between a father and a child, or a parent and a child, is beneficial.
Agree. Not living up to the idea of a person, but at some point being a real person.
Yeah.
I hope she's able to control that conversation though, and they don't go out and the child just in school one day and kids be like, "Yo, mama used to," and she find an old video like, "Mama, what the fuck is it?" Like,
right.
Your mama was a hoe.
Right.
But it's important.
Corinne Steffens got a son. He's like,
see,
he like 16 now.
How many of my brothers and sisters in your stomach, mama?
Dang.
Oh wow, to be Superhead's child.
Ooh. That
I seen some video. She is indeed Superhead.
Like your mama got that nasty woman's disease.
She knew what she was doing. Man. That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
She knew what she was doing.
It's embarrassing. So you don't be wanting to.
I mean, it's different. Your mama Cardi B and your mama Superhead. Like,
it's a difference between Cardi B.
But is it really?
Because look, we
yeah.
we don't know what the fuck Cardi B does.
She tell you.
I'm just.
But her husband be cheating on us.
But she said, "I want you to touch that dangling."
Okay,
thing.
check this out. Cardi B is a persona.
Cardi B. She's telling you who she is in real life.
But she could very well.
But you know what? But you know what? That could be just talk.
That's what I'm saying. She could be just. She could be selling.
Oh my gosh, that could be.
But
just
y'all
talk.
saying because we
talk.
know who Superhead has dealt with.
No. We don't know shit. What I'm telling you is I saw it. She got.
I would rather fuck with Cardi B than Superhead. Goddamn it. If somebody coming home with me on Thanksgiving and I got to choose between Superhead and Cardi B,
so you
go Cardi B over Superhead?
You're
fucking right.
Do you know
to bring home to the family?
She has it ain't no.
Cardi B buys her dude shit. Superhead tries to get shit.
Right.
Okay.
And she, no.
How did we get on this shit?
Next topic. Next topic.
What are we talking about next? Because how did we get here?
How did we get here?
It's my fault. I brought him Superhead. My bad.
It ain't something to search on Pornhub. It's good.
Right. Her and Mr. Marcus. Revenge Part 2. He used to wear a hat like this.
Hey, what the fuck y'all?
No, he didn't.
Goddamn hat.
He used to wear a hat like this, Mr. Marcus.
Goddamn hat.
No.
That's hilarious. And no, fuck, more women know about it than dudes.
Doing the Indian burn on them.
What was the next topic?
We was talking about shit. We was talking about shit we was looking at. Okay.
Alright.
Lord.
Get it together. I drink too much. Let me get myself together.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So another thing, we ain't gonna spend too much time. We gonna go rapid fire on this one. Thoughts on the motherfuckers running up in the Kyra building? Just real quick. Just we gonna go quick thoughts because ain't much we can say that ain't been said.
Foolery.
Go.
Tomfoolery. Oh, okay.
No.
Absolute trash. Just a hot mess.
Okay.
That's what you get?
Yeah, that's it.
I think that was some good shit to see because I think it showed like that white person that's sitting on the fence about, all lives matter. And I don't know if that's racism or not, but I don't know. So it showed people who's on the fence, like, hey, this is what the fuck is happening.
Right? You see them.
I think that's what like those white people that are on the fence about racism or denying that privilege and not just like overtly racist. it showed them like, hey, this shit is happening.
It's real. I think,
and then the difference in the treatment, in the treatment of the Black Lives Matter movement versus the that shit. And I'm gonna say this: I hear people keep comparing the stuff that the Black Lives Matter movement and the protests to that shit. The Capitol building is not no motherfucking AutoZone.
Absolutely.
They were burning down AutoZones, Family Dollars, shoe carnivals. Like, stop saying the Capitol building. Oh, they was burning stuff. They burned down.
They went through a whole like governmental place, like went in there and fucked shit up.
And
like,
they was stealing like
taking pictures and
they was stealing sensitive shit.
And it was paperwork on their desk.
And that's what I'm saying.
That is. Like, yes, no. Yep. All I know
so
is
stop comparing those.
My identity. We gonna know something.
Stop comparing those things.
The dude with his feet up on the desk, the motherfucker with the podium,
right?
The Viking Buffalo dude,
right.
whatever. And all these motherfuckers is looking at the camera like,
and they don't care. They ain't trying to hide their face. Like they know ain't nothing gonna happen.
Fuck you thought was gonna happen. Like what you thought. That's my like what you thought. Mm-hmm. And it's funny as fuck because all of them look goofy.
Yeah.
All of them look goofy.
That's
While
funny.
it was happening, after 2020 vision, it looked goofy. What you thought was gonna happen. And I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying on purpose.
Right.
What the fuck you thought was gonna happen.
Like it should have been more pepper spray.
And that is the epitome of privilege.
Yes. Yes.
The fact that you're gonna smile at a fucking camera while you're still on the podium about the Capitol building.
Right. And think that shit okay.
And think it's okay. Like,
right. That lady thought it was okay to enter that room with those guns pointed at her. I'm a white woman in America. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Pow.
But that orange
now your ass on the ground.
Gave them that power.
Man.
Or gave them that sense of power. Really.
Man.
I mean, they've always had that sense of power. But now at this point, now he turned his back on them.
They don't care. They don't care. It's a cult.
Right. It is a cult.
I don't
it is
believe
a
this
cult.
shit because motherfuckers are saying that he needs.
It is a cult.
He needs to be locked up. He needs to be killed. What needs to happen is this motherfucker needs to be thrown in the deepest dungeon, never interviewed, never spoken of again.
Right.
Do not make that motherfucker a martyr. Make him go away. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
Regardless of what, like historically, this nigga is fascinating. They will never not talk about this motherfucker in this point in time,
right.
And how a quarter of the country was just on some dumb shit because he said be on some dumb shit with his little bitty fingers. And,
hey man, why his wife don't never like be with him? If he's such a great man, why this man wife don't want to be around him?
Why? Because she bought her, and he bought her. She's from Russia, ain't she? No, not. I'm just saying she bought.
I don't know where she from, but
she was a part of the package deal.
Yes, he bought her
with the emails and the
she was number 4.
Hey, let me get one of them bitches too while you at it, dog.
Right.
But the election in a couple.
But it's so crazy that he
not call. I don't know they wanted to call her a bitch.
He doesn't want. He don't want immigrants, but you live with one.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's the hypocrisy of it. The issue is that you straight going terrorist, like you
but
talking
his
crazy
followers
about everybody.
won't say shit. But his followers don't recognize
because
that. Like he don't want immigrants, but he living with one.
Dude,
but
it's a
he
cult.
A hypocrite.
It is a cult.
It is a cult.
A personality.
It is a cult.
Next topic.
Yeah, it's funny. Like at this point, it's fucking funny to me.
He laughable.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the only thing, the motherfucker needs to go away.
Can I read this this meme real quick? I'm gonna read this meme.
We got a dumbass meme, don't we?
Dumbass meme time.
I'm gonna read this meme real quick. Really quick. I'm sorry.
When you find it.
I got it. Here it is. It says, in the end, Trump cost Republicans the presidency, the Senate, and the House. The son of a bitch actually did it. He made America great again.
My name is Juan, and I approve this message.
I mean, be clear now. I don't trust them motherfuckers either. But,
Can't trust
right.
dude.
It's not like every single black person is sold on a Democrat. We're not. But Republicans, that's like
this shit.
Like
you can't do that.
Yeah,
like, he may be the great unifier. Like that one might be that. Might
right,
be
that's
crazy.
the opposite. That's like he's so goddamn bad.
You know what?
You so goddamn
Let's work
bad.
this shit out. Let's come on. Let's work this shit out.
Right.
God damn.
Right.
Next topic.
Uh-oh.
Because we were talking about shit on YouTube, and it's the what's the chick called Soho Karen.
Oh, the cell phone.
Yes.
So okay, let me get y'all up on this, right? Like those YouTube videos that we fucking hate,
Right.
where motherfuckers is showing a picture and explaining
The dry ass voice.
So what we have here now is
now she's doing this. We see what she doing.
The title will be misleading like a motherfucker.
yeah. Kanye West blows up Tank. Kanye West is
a Chicago rapper. Whose mother died at the tender age of shut the fuck up.
He rose to fame making beats for Rockefeller Records.
Who now sells Yeezys and his shoes sell out. Like shut the fuck up.
Hey, why y'all keep buying Yeezys but y'all know this nigga's a goofball? Why y'all do that?
Because they're
The
comfortable.
motherfucking shoes look goofball.
Why y'all do this? Y'all know this?
But that's man.
They're comfortable.
Look,
No,
I give you
they
Jordans.
are expensive.
I will give you Jordans.
Because Jordans are hard.
I will give you Jordans.
look good.
Jordans are not comfortable.
You know he ain't
and
for
I got them on.
You know he ain't for the people. You know he wear big ass pants still, and you know he fuck with a little bitty young white chick. But
Yeah. I can't
he don't be wearing big ass pants.
Yeah, he wore big ass everything. You see them suits?
That nigga 6'6". How the fuck?
Right. Them suits for
He wears
Shaq.
Deacon Boy.
Shaq suits. They ain't put the motherfuckers out. Oh man, look good over here. No, nigga,
Shaq kicking down his bullshit.
Looking like the president of the Deacon Boys. Go ahead.
Oh goodness.
But yes, I like. We went all the way off to
ADHD
talking
like
about
a mother.
Soho Karen.
Okay, so let me explain real quick. So it's a chick, a young chick. So she's Caucasian.
She is. She look.
She look Caucasian. I don't know for sure if she's Caucasian.
She's some type of.
She ain't black. So she thought. So she was at a hotel, right? And couldn't find her cell phone in New York. Couldn't find her cell phone, and she thought this little young 14-year-old dude, black dude. I'm sorry, critical. She thought a little 14-year-old black dude took her cell phone. So she runs up and jumps on the little, like, basically tries to tackle the little young dude because she thought he had her cell phone. Dude's father, the kid's father, slammed Soho Karen.
Yeah.
Like, he slammed.
He didn't slam her. He detained her.
He detained her. Get off my son.
Right.
Bitch.
So,
No, I'm saying. I'm sorry.
No, that's appropriate.
But
that's appropriate.
But now she did a interview with Gail. Is Gail back? Is she back? She was good.
I feel like she was good before. It's just she was very inappropriate with what she did.
Okay, good. Gail good now.
Yeah, Gail. She was Oprah, so she good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Gail interviewed. We so fucking ADHD right now.
But Gail interviewed this
Gail interviewed the girl.
Yeah.
Because everybody makes fun of the way I say girl. Because I say Gail.
But that's her name.
No. I say Gail interviewed the Gail.
That's what happened when you got too much Hennessy.
Hey, fuck it.
But no, when you have a St. Louis accent, you know what I'm saying?
Her.
Okay, let me get you. Okay, go ahead. Little chick thought a little black dude stole her cell phone, so she ran up on the black dude. Black dude kid, his father slammed the chick to get off my son, and now Gail is interviewing the chick. Mm-hmm. Right?
Go watch it. Go watch the interview.
You gotta watch it. Like
she's very different.
And on YouTube, Soho Kim. Soho Karen. Soho Karen. But what's your thoughts on this, man? Because
it's a perfect example of a privileged white woman not taking responsibility for her actions and then also blaming others. Like just being the victim. That
Definitely.
is that man. And I don't want to generalize and say every white woman, but it's just like
another one.
It's so many that play that victim card, slapping on we say that race card, that victim card. And then you find out that the boy didn't steal your phone, but you say, oh well, the father did slam me.
He slammed you after you attacked his son.
And I'm thinking like, bitch, you lucky that's all he did.
Right.
Because if that was my child, they'd be pulling me off of you right now.
Right. If the roles were reversed and your father was shooting someone that was attacking you, he would be justified because of the color of your skin. But because he slammed you, that's what she pointed out after you attacked his 14-year-old son.
And she was disrespectful to Gail. She held up her hand like, wait,
baby,
or
if
enough.
it was in person, I would have grabbed
enough. That's what it was a certain level of ignorance on her part. Just like you could tell.
But my thing is, she's just oblivious.
She is. And a lot of them are. She thinks she was justified. She didn't think she did anything wrong. But her ass in handcuffs now.
The issue is, even if she didn't start off wrong, her trying to backpedal and fight out of a situation where you were obviously wrong,
but that
makes you even more wrong.
But that's the thing. Like, she didn't backpedal at all.
And the little dude did not have her cell phone.
Oh, she did try to backpedal.
The kid did not have her cell phone. She didn't backpedal.
She didn't apologize. So
no, she was saying, "Well, I'm 22." Like she was trying to get reason with.
Right. That's that whole victim shit. Well, but the thing is, they convict. Let a black boy do something or a black girl do something. Shit, it don't care. It don't matter if you 22.
Mm-hmm.
How old was Trayvon Martin?
Shit.
How old was? Remember that one party? Was it in Texas where all them black kids got
the swimming party?
Got tackled by police officers. Man. So no, baby, tackling is normal. Do you know that? That's what you get when you mess with her. Like, it's normal.
Right.
So get with the vibe.
Yeah, surprised he didn't slam on her goddamn neck.
It was so funny. Did y'all see? She looked up at the camera like, "You see, I'm on the floor." Yes, and stay down there.
So the problem with the shit is after the fact, and it's a problem with a lot of motherfuckers around this country. You know you fucked up. You know you wrong, and instead of saying I'm wrong, you double down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
To defend your position, instead of saying I'm wrong. That's probably the biggest issue between conservatives and liberals.
But I don't even like
say they wrong.
But I don't even like those labels.
But you this side, that side.
General.
This side, that side. Right. Black people, white people, liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, goddamn East side, West side. Motherfucking nobody saying, "Hey, my bad, bro. I fucked up."
Right.
I fucked up.
Nobody
I might learn some shit today that contradicts what I thought I knew yesterday.
Right.
And I need to own that shit and be like, yo.
But that's a lot
I was fucked up about that. I was wrong.
That's a lot of growth.
A lot of people ain't got that kind of growth because usually when you do admit fault, not giving her any type of out at all because I feel like she was dead wrong 120%.
Yeah, both hands
but
fuck her.
what the world has also told people that if you are wrong, there's no redemption. You know, cancel culture. You must once you mess up, you done forever. So people are kind of hesitant to say, "Hey, I was wrong. Let me fix this. Let me try to tweak it and come back." It ain't no coming back because they cancel.
Because a motherfucker be like, "Hey, you a hypocrite." Like, nigga, no, I'm not a hypocrite.
Just learning.
I learned some shit.
Right. Yeah. But you know what? It takes me to this. So I seen Michael Vick on is it CBS who he worked for? I can't think which TV station he worked for. But he does every Sunday. I don't think they're doing it now because of the playoffs. But every Sunday I see him on TV, and every time I see him, I be like, I'm happy for the dude. Because he came back from bullshit.
Yep, they gave him some bullshit.
And I mean, like, he on TV giving, like, he's an analyst now for, like, CBS. I think it's CBS. I'm not certain. But, yeah, I'm like, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, I was just, because a lot of times they don't give people that back.
Yeah,
you know,
there's a lot of people who never gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who never.
Yeah, even though how silly it is, it's silly. It's so silly.
Everybody who is watching this podcast, look at me inside my face. I reserve the right to change my motherfucking mind. If I learn some shit, find out some shit, or just think different about some shit. I thought the bitch was fine. I don't like her no more. I reserve the right.
That's true. That kind of happens.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
That's why I will say, like in politics, you see it all the time. Like they'll say something. Well, somebody voted against something back in '95. You're like, God damn, that was 25 years ago.
What the fuck I was doing in '95?
Like, give him a break.
What was you doing in '95, Juan?
Nigga, I playing with super soakers.
I was hooping all day. I was musty as shit in '95. There was no Versace cologne in '95. Oh, musty in the motherfucker.
Yes, it was.
Y'all
couldn't afford it.
I was trying to duck and dodge and hide and not go to choir rehearsal in '95.
On Friday nights. Who the hell has choir rehearsal on Friday night?
Our church.
Oak Grove Missionary Baptist Church. I'm putting y'all out there. Why would you do that to a teenager?
I liked it because some little boys.
I damn near missed prom because I had to go to choir rehearsal.
And they be there faithfully every Friday.
Bitch, I'll be there after prayer.
I do
the limo pulling up now.
I do not approve of this message.
That wasn't me, y'all. I like choir rehearsal.
You know what? That was wrong. I reserve the right to grow. I don't believe it.
That wasn't even 2 minutes.
Right.
That wasn't 2 minutes. That was like 20 seconds.
All right,
Baby.
This is something that that my views are evolving a lot. Because we've been talking about some relationship stuff. You know, we gotta do some relationship stuff, right? And this one was came up in my head, and it's not a reflection on any one person. So please, anybody who knows me, I swear this is not a reflection on anybody. Past, present, future. It's not.
Right.
It's not. It's not. I'm gonna be the bad guy on this one. All right. Already, I'm letting you know I'm gonna be the bad guy. So don't hold it against me.
Oh Lord.
All right. I got the sign. I'm that guy.
Because he drunk?
I ain't drunk. I'm just happy.
After liquor.
What are the benefits of marriage? Why would a person...
Check, please.
I'm ruining all dates. Ain't nobody on this podcast getting a date no more.
All right.
Why would a person, like, more specifically a man, even, like, get married? What's the benefit? Like, why? Why
Consider it? Consider marriage?
Yeah.
Why y'all looking at me?
I
I feel like people that ask that question has been tainted by marriage. Like it's a marriage has not gone in their favor, or they haven't had a successful marriage, and so they're scorned. I feel like people that ask those questions are scorned.
I feel attacked.
And so, because my thing is, had you been in a situationship or a marriage, and everything was great and still gravy, and it's kept going, and everybody was on the same page, it wouldn't be an issue as to why are we doing this. I feel like that's the issue after the fact. So I think it's very beneficial to get married.
So I'm gonna say this. You still didn't say what the benefits were.
Oh, it's endless. I feel like it's endless.
I will say this. I know some people who are, as far as I know, in amazing marriages. Show me a marriage where everything is great and gravy. That's whether I've been married, haven't been married, know what the hell marriage is. Show me one where everything is great and gravy.
But the thing is that's the issue. People think that it's a misconception about marriage. It's supposed to be great and gravy 100% of the time, and that's not it. Mm-hmm. Or it's supposed to be what society says it's supposed to be. That's not it either. My thing is you and your mate get to decide what your marriage is going to be, and not give a hell about what nobody else got to say about it. But I think the general ideas of marriage is what ruins it. Oh, you have to do this and you have to do that. Even some people like to be freaky and deal with multiple people, but they know who they're married to. If that's okay for that marriage, that's fine. Certain people there ain't no marriage. You're only supposed to be with one person. I think people get to define their marriage. And I think that's why people say, oh, they don't enjoy marriage. You just don't enjoy that definition of marriage, or the general definition of marriage.
You feel, I mean, like once I think like sometimes you you have to step back and like, well, that wasn't the person for me.
Right.
And then that's the bottom line. That wasn't the person for me.
Yeah. Because you can marry someone and be like, this person knocks my socks off completely. Like, they make me want to grow. I want to help them grow. Like, it could be a very beneficial relationship.
But the thing is, people change over time.
But what if, and that's true, but what if you guys change together and grow together for the good? I just feel like it can happen. It's just so many people you got a lot of nuances coming from different little ends. Oh, well, we ain't supposed to do this. We ain't supposed to do this. Girl, why you with him? He doing this? You see what I'm saying? There's so many outside sources. It only needs to be you and that person. I really feel like if it was two people that said they gonna love each other regardless and grow together and say fuck what everybody else saying, they can make it.
So why do I gotta marry her then?
As far as marriage, my thing is you gotta think. Some people don't necessarily. I think it's different people. I do feel like it's benefits of marriage because you can grow together. You can. It's a lot of things as far as business that you can't do.
But the thing is, like, you to grow with somebody, you don't have to technically get married to them.
But that's also a level of commitment too. Mm-hmm. I think the issue of asking what's wrong with marriage or why do we have to be married, people have commitment issues. Come on, y'all, it's quiet. What we talking about?
I want to make sure that I don't hog the spotlight.
Well, go on so I can say something else.
Go ahead. All right. God damn it.
Go ahead.
Help me understand. If I tell you I got a business proposition and I want you to invest every penny that you got into this business proposition, 50% of them don't work out. And of the 50% that actually stay in business, only about 30% of those make money. Would you put your money into, would you give me all your goddamn money to invest into this?
But what does money have to do with marriage?
This is a metaphor. Oh shit. This is a metaphor. I want all your money, everything you got, all your paychecks for the next 5 years to put in this business.
No, 5. Fuck.
Put all your goddamn money forever. I'm trying. But give me all your money forever to put into this business.
Forever.
50% of these businesses fail. Okay? 50% of them close. Of the 50% that stay open, 30% of them make money.
But wait, it's harder to get out of it than it is to get in.
Oh yeah. And
that's another one.
If it closed, it's gonna be hard for us to figure out how to even dissolve this.
So you guys, it sounds like the issue is it seemed like a money thing. It feels like a money and then
it's a metaphor.
No,
it's a metaphor.
Let me finish. Y'all didn't let me finish. What I'm saying is that also too, what this society has done to make it hard to get outside of marriages, because if marriages were set up to where, okay, if it didn't work, y'all just go y'all separate ways. Y'all ain't got to break down this and break down that and go see a lawyer and pay lawyer costs and pay divorce fees and all that. I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. It would just be like a breakup. So my thing is, I feel like y'all are talking about the business part of a marriage as opposed to all the other things. Because if that's the case, why did you get married?
When I did, because I really didn't want to put my personal.
Well, I'm just saying,
I'll go there. We were in love, and we did grow together, and we did evolve together, and we did enhance each other and make each other better. All that was happening. I went from a boy to a man, not only but if I'm being honest, partially because of this woman. She made me a better person because I had to be a man.
So that's why people get married. That's why people get married. And why did you get married?
Same.
Because I can't say me because I ain't got married yet, but that's what I'm saying.
Those
are great reasons to get married. That's what I'm saying. So eventually, with some people, it just continues to keep going from there. So it is a legitimate reason or a legitimate benefits of getting married. Just because that's specific. That's like if you get in a relationship, you're like, man, fuck relationships because none of them work. Right. That's just because that specific relationship failed.
You said for some of them, right?
Yeah.
Why would I do that if only some of them work? Like, being a business owner, I would be scared to open a restaurant. I know a lot of people who open restaurants statistically are a very risky business.
They're risky, very risky.
I would be scared to open a restaurant. Not saying I never would, but I would be scared.
Money don't make no money.
You don't know how funny that is.
It's funny. Hey, you kind of got me on that. You got me on that.
I'm just saying, because my thing is, with some of your greatest things in life happens with risk. Like, you literally can't go out there and be the best you can be. Like,
if you don't risk it.
If you don't risk it. So my thing is, you have to realize, if you believe in
love, everything is a risk.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So why is the issue with marriage? Because you don't. That's like a relationship. Just like I used to think that if I get married to you, that's a definite. Like we going to the grave with this. But that's not the reality of things. That's something I had to kind of grow into because I'm a marriage girl. But I had to understand that they may not always last. You know, I've seen divorces and it just happens. So even knowing that divorce is a possibility, if I love this person and I feel like we can grow and I feel like we're getting married. So I'm not necessarily scared of marriage.
You never been married.
Shut up!
But I will say this, it's different if you've been through it. And I'm not saying like, it's not even like, it's like I'm bitter about it, but that's just the truth.
But that's what I'm saying. Truth. Some people come out of it after a divorce, find the next person and absolutely fall in love with it, and that's their person. Right. So I think it's the person.
That's why I say that might not be the person for you. Mm-hmm. And I've heard like, well, the only advice I would give to anyone is like, wait. Don't rush.
Man.
Definitely.
Take your motherfucking time.
Definitely.
I'm going to say something controversial, and I don't give a damn. If y'all been together since y'all was young, since y'all was in y'all teenage years or early 20s,
wait.
Be careful.
I ain't even going to say, I feel like go out there and go get it how you live. Because that's all you know. You going to eventually know something outside of that.
Be careful.
Don't even look for a marriage partner until you turn 28, 29, 30.
It's rough.
I'm serious.
You don't know yourself until then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying
but
today.
But, again, and this is a metaphor Bill Burr had, would you go parachuting if they told you 50% of the motherfuckers don't work?
Right.
Some people that are thrill seekers would have did it just for the feel. So
would you fly on an airline if Delta told you only half their planes landed safely?
If something on the other side of that plane or other side of that trip and you landing was very great, yes, some people will do it.
Okay. If they told me that America was blowing up,
America blowing up right now.
The continent. Shit. The continent is blowing the fuck up. And planes are leaving and only half them. If I need to do it, I'd do it. But god damn it, I think this motherfucker's ground is solid right now. Why?
That's the same reason why immigrants come here. Because they think it's a better life.
They think it is. Them the motherfuckers who ain't never been married. Let's go to the next fucking phase of this shit. Because as a man, after this marriage, I gotta give up my house. I gotta pay alimony.
I don't agree with that.
I gotta pay. You don't agree with it, but goddamn the courts do. I gotta pay child support.
Right.
All of this shit. I know people paying child support for kids that they deal with damn near daily.
But that's the issue. So that's why I said it's not. Those are things that the world, like, we have to
and
fix
that depends on who
in courts and stuff like that. Right, it does. But that's not something that defines marriage, though.
It's intertwined. This because when you said it was the business of marriage, that's the part that is,
because that's the thing is once that whole divorce happens, that's what you're dealing with.
Because I can hate you all day. We could be into it and not agree, and we could get into it and not agree and butt heads and all that shit all day, right? But if you could walk away and we don't like each other, but you can hang this over my head where, because I don't like you,
I'm gonna do you in.
I'm finna do you in, and you have fucking full authority damn near to do that as a man.
So it's something wrong with the system. It's something wrong with the system because every woman is not going to do that.
Right.
Every person that goes their separate ways is not going to look at it like that. So
every person not. No. Every person's not. And there's some people who even bitter and don't be shitty, but there's a lot of people who
So how about we just say fuck all them people that's grimy?
Or just fuck marriage.
Anywho, you can't say fuck marriage and you did it before.
You can't say marriage is great and you ain't never done it.
I think I've seen it. My thing is because if you saying fuck marriage and it's so horrible, you would have never done it.
But I would say this. Seeing it from the outside is so different from being in it.
Whew.
But I've seen people, again, go through hell and high water. I've seen what they go through. And they're still together. So I'm just saying that it can happen. It's just, you're not going to just be like, fuck marriage just because this one didn't work.
This is what I will say. It don't matter how much you sing. You don't know what it is in it. It does not matter. Well, that's
still going to be my opinion. I feel like I know who I'm at a point to where I know what I want, and I'm an adult. I've grown. I've seen growth. I'm not saying, but I know that a marriage is what two people are going to willing to commit. So my thing is, whether I'm not in it now and I'm going to be it in the future, I still am going to have that same idea. And again, it's up to me to find the same man that's going to be on the same page. So it can happen whether I'm in it or not. What'd you say?
I said I'm the bad guy.
Absolutely.
You can walk away from that motherfucker, and the person who was loving your dirty draws all of a sudden turns into the person who is twisting the motherfucking knife in your chest.
It's that person though. It's not marriage.
But you never know who that person is.
You don't.
Lucifer started off as an angel.
You don't.
It's the union, but that's the thing. I feel like I think it's misplaced of rage because it's not the union of marriage. It's that person.
And I'm gonna give you something real quick. You don't even know what you are capable of.
You don't. And this is not rage. This is not. And I will go personal on this.
You think you do?
I know I am because I've had places where I could have did something and I didn't. I know what I'm capable of.
Let me say this right now. And again, I'm trying not to put the personal shit out there. This isn't coming from like anger and spite because my ex-wife didn't. Like, I'm not going, thank God, through all of the shit that, like, I'm talking about that could be happening as far as, like, that's not even my personal story or my personal journey, but it's a fucking possibility.
Yes.
It's a possibility.
Yes.
Because you see motherfuckers who, they were so in love and now they just can't stand each other, and the man standing here and the woman is standing here, and the judge look dead at the woman and say, what do you want? And the dude be like, you don't even know what I got. What do you want? She be like, I want half. No, I want 70% because I got the kids. And this motherfucker make $100,000.
That happens every single time?
It could happen every single time.
No. Can you wholeheartedly say that happens every single time? Have you been in every single courtroom where that's happening? It happened every time.
Nope.
So that's what I'm saying. Why are we creating that narrative like it's fact as opposed to it happens sometimes?
I fuck with you on the narrative. Because the narrative versus reality, I'm with you on that.
Just saying.
Why would I do it though?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So discouraging people from something that you feel like is it was fucked up for me, so it's a failure.
It wasn't fucked up for me. I've seen it.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
had it still been going, you wouldn't have been telling people fuck marriage.
How much money is Dr. Dre's wife getting?
I don't agree with that.
How many songs has she produced?
That's absolutely accurate. But that's the thing, though, too. You don't know their situation.
And I'm not saying she should walk away with nothing. I'm not saying
she should walk away with something, yes.
But even the idea that, and I don't know what happened in their household and whatever.
That she can even get half.
But the idea that she could get half just because she was dark.
So you don't agree with the politics of marriage?
No.
Okay, so that's politics.
I think it should be handled on the case, but we have a blanket kind of thing when you say things like maintaining a lifestyle. Well, bitch, what if you left? You leave me and now I gotta pay you to maintain a lifestyle that you didn't want?
Right.
Why would I enter into that? Why would I get into a situation where you can paint that picture?
Right.
Why?
That you didn't want.
You left. You wasn't happy. And you didn't want, because I'm a part of the lifestyle. Right? I'm a part of the lifestyle. You didn't want this lifestyle no more.
I don't agree with that. I feel like that's the politics of marriage, and it's not necessarily marriage.
You a good one. Everybody ain't you. And that might be what makes you special.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are basing it off of the people that fuck it up. So like one bad apple will spoil the bunch. So with that being said, I just feel like if whatever you feel like is right for you, you do you, boo. If you think it's marriage is crap, don't do it.
If you can start a symposium and get all these women on board with that mindset right there.
But my thing is, there's so many other men that still really think, no, it's so many men that still think like you. So my thing is, if you don't want to do it, just don't do it.
That's true.
Then let's change the legislation then.
Okay.
Let's storm the Capitol.
Let's do that.
Hey, just
fall off the damn side of the building.
Hey, don't try to get it into the Senate room. Like get shot in the neck.
Them motherfuckers was climbing that wall like fucking Jon Snow when he was.
Hell no.
Aggie. Hey, this shit's crazy. Marriage is stupid. Just for the record, it's stupid.
To him.
It's dumb.
To him.
Stupid.
Moving on.
Exactly. Carry on. Next topic.
All right, we gonna end on
episode 10 of Scorned Men.
I'm not scorned. I'm happy as shit, and I don't want to give my fucking happiness away, which is why.
That's what's up, though. Hey, for real though, man. We go through it, man. It changes you, but
change you like a motherfucker. That's like if I had a bad relationship, fuck all these dudes because they ain't shit. I had a bad relationship last week, so all of them fucked up.
But you know, but that's not. I don't know. I don't think that's what he's saying.
No, I'm not talking from a personal experience. I'm not
saying that either. As far as marriage, but I've been asked, "So you think you get married again?" I'm like, I don't know. I have to play it by ear. You got some motherfucking some tasks and tests you have to complete before I go.
but that should have been done from jump.
But here's the thing. That's why I say the age. That's why I said the age. You shouldn't be thinking about marriage until you get late 20s. That's just my opinion. That's why I think like you shouldn't be thinking about marriage till you get late 20s. That's just my opinion. That whole 18, 20, no. Fuck that shit. Keep doing dating.
So you don't disagree with marriage? You don't think marriage is stupid? So that's just his scorned ass.
No, I don't.
I'm not scorned. I'm not scorned.
Like I said, the advice I would give upon marriage is you should not be getting married until 28, 29, 30.
And I agree with that. I've gotten proposed to.
Like, I
didn't feel like I was ready because I didn't know who I was.
Until you get into your path, your career, that person path, career, I think your ass should be doing counseling by yourself before you even. Man.
But that's the issue with marriage because there's so many people that have not done that and they fuck it up.
So let me generalize some shit. Motherfuckers enter marriage with this, and then when the divorce comes, is this.
Right. So
you was all looked. How many motherfuckers? And I'm sure it's a lot of women who are like, no, he's on some shit, whatever. Well, fuck it, I'm the bad guy. I don't give a goddamn. Out of all them same people, you included, you in love, and he fits your criteria, he checks all these boxes, and he says, I need a prenup. Because I need to enter this marriage here, as well as here. I need a prenup. How many women gonna still marry that dude?
I feel like the women that I think it could be different reasons as to why people would be offended. A woman that's going in it with her, she gonna be like, well, what do you mean it's not gonna be an end? Or that could be her argument. Like, why are we talking about money? And that can make her feel like it's a business proposal as opposed to a loving proposal. But women that are gold diggers and they want that money, like I want to have my security. They're going in there like, nah, you messing up my money. So that's the wrong idea. So I don't agree with a person taking any of your wealth. Now, if we in a marriage and you're telling me sit my ass at home because you want to take care of me and I cannot move forward because this is the marriage when your ass needs to take care of me if this doesn't work.
Right.
But that's a different thing. But I'm not the type of woman that's going to want to sit at home anyway. That shit boring. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I'm going to want to do something. Mm-hmm. So you can't make me sit at home. So I think that's depending upon the women's motives as well. So if she's going in right here, she's going to be offended because I love you. I don't care about your money. But if a woman is going in here, she's going to be like, well, you messing up my money.
But here's the thing. This is where I'm saying like people change and you don't know what you're capable of. Because that same woman saying, I love you. I don't care about your money. When she's scorned, boom.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Mental health therapy is real. Counseling is real. You saying when you don't know what you counsel. When I say I know what I'm capable of, is because I've done the work emotionally. I know what I will do and I won't do. People that hurt people or try to jab at you because they mad and they the relationship fucked up, they're still hurt. They don't know how to process those feelings. So if you just be like, I'm good, it is what it is, it didn't work, and you walk away, you ain't got to get that jab. You do know what you're capable of when you have control of your feelings.
That's a lot of people that are not.
But that's what I'm saying. I can't speak for people because I'm not really living their life. So when you say, "Oh, you don't know what you're capable," I know exactly what I'm capable of because I was raised by a person who told me the worst thing, if you feel like what they say, that shit, the worst thing you can do to a person is when you leave them is take yourself from them. That's the worst thing you can do. You ain't got to key their car. You ain't got to do this and you ain't got to jab them. You ain't got to get child support. You ain't got to make life worse for them because they don't want to be with you no more. You just simply leave. The people that do that are people that are not emotionally okay because they're insecure. They got to hurt you. Oh, well, he going to go and have another life. He got me fucked up. You see what I'm saying? It comes from emotionally unstable people. But, I'm done with my TED Talk.
Look, you need to start a symposium. Get some heifers to sign up.
But that's the thing. Everybody.
And I'll pick from one of them.
Women and men. Everybody ain't ready to be. I'm saying, I know it's some trifling heifers out here. Everybody's not willing to do the work to be emotionally stable.
Yeah, that's
so.
True.
So many people will be like, I ain't got anger problems, but fuck all them men.
So why would I? And why? And knowing what you just said, why?
Because, that also reflects on you. If you pick a woman where you can see that she ain't, you got to spend some time. Like he said, you can't just go and be like, I'm going to marry you in 2 months.
You know how many chicks present themselves as what you just said?
So many people
present themselves differently.
Yes, but you also can get to know them.
Yeah, and you can take your time.
Yeah. Exactly. Because I need to take your ass through all these seasons.
What's the meme that said?
I need to take you through all these seasons.
A man knows if he wants to marry. We talking dumbass memes. A man knows if he wants to marry you within 6 months. It doesn't take 4+ years.
It absolutely does.
I said that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Right.
And that's the person that's gonna be divorced in 4 months.
So right now, I got criteria for anybody that I'm gonna be with. So I got 2 books.
What's these books?
One of them is The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. It's I'll just name the second one real quick. And the other one is The 4 Agreements.
Lord. I said, oh Lord.
Have you heard of any of them?
No.
I'm telling you, they are life changers. The 4 Agreements is a complete life changer. But the Secrets of a Millionaire Mind is not about being a millionaire, but it explains a money blueprint. How you grew up with money, how your parents talked about money, how was money around you. Because the reason I say that is because money and finances determine a lot of marriages and break up a lot of marriages. So that's why that book came. And the 4 Agreements is just like, it's deep.
I've seen excerpts from 4 Agreements. I've read excerpts, not the whole book.
Now you got me one. I'm going to go to Amazon.
I'm telling you, get those books. And they're cheap. They're relatively cheap. And for real, honestly, if you want to, they're probably free. And you just have to download them. Both of those books are probably free. But yeah, those 2 books. And I will say, I'll bring them up like in conversation and dating and I will say a couple of women I've been talking or dating with, they'll, oh yeah, I read that. Boom, points.
Boom, points. Nah, but what's your thought about that book? That's what that needs to be the next question.
But hell yeah, I pick their brain on that shit. Why not?
Yeah. If people got, I don't blame you for having your stuff, because if you ain't in therapy or counseling or ever been, we ain't talking.
Because the thing is, man, you got to make sure that whoever you dating with, seeing, talking to, whatever, is on the same page as you.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want to get down the road and find out that
you look goofy.
But pages change.
Yeah.
People change. Things change.
They do all the time.
Things change
all the time. They should change.
They should, but
They
please change. But
they should change.
Core values don't.
They could.
Core values could change. Core values don't.
Traumatic experiences.
Still got my same core values.
Again,
it's not an attack on you.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying it can
attack.
happen. I'm not saying that it's the norm or the standard. I'm just saying it can happen.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
you might be a unicorn. You know what I'm saying?
I am actually. You didn't see my heart.
Then quit treating these thoughts like they're you. They're not.
Guys who require more know the difference. That's all I'm saying. So you got so many men that would quote unquote want to on paper me, because I'm not gonna say me because my attitude may not work with some person's attitude, but me on paper. A guy may say he wants me on paper, but to go talk to somebody that's not me on paper.
No.
So you see what I'm saying? Like what you want and what you want for your future is not aligning with who you are entertaining.
But her representative is you.
If you
for the first 6 months.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't make your decisions in the first 6 months.
But that meme said.
in
the first 4
months.
You
know, look, I can know if I like you in 6 months. I can know I fuck with you in 6 months.
But what
I know what I like about you.
What it say, Sean?
Man,
in the first 4 months, you supposed to know if you want to marry them.
Man,
you ain't supposed to wait 4 years.
And this is the reason I think. This is the reason.
Good luck.
That
Good luck.
I took the strong stance, at least as the bad guy, that I did. I don't give a fuck. But it's more important what I don't like about you. I need to as far as a marriage, the bad shit is almost more important to me than the good shit.
You need to know.
Because I can like what I like. I can like your titties, or I can like your ass. I can like that you're smart, or I can like that you're nice. I can like that you're a Christian woman, or I can like that you're
say dumb.
No. No, I'm not gonna like you. I'm not gonna like you for being dumb. Because as soon as you say, baby, we need to conversate. I don't want to be with you no more. I'm leaving.
You saying you don't want to conversate with me?
I'm not conversating with no goddamn body. But your good qualities are your good qualities, right? Because there's a lot of things that could check the boxes. I need to know what the fuck is gonna hold this motherfucker together. I need to know when the bottom gonna fall out this motherfucker. Because if the second I catch an ill in life, right? Lose a job or fucking get in a car accident, need to take 2 months off work or whatever the fuck ever, and you be like, I can't deal with that shit no more. This nigga with this broke hip can't give me no dick. Bitch, you need to stick around for the bad shit too. That's what I need to know. I need to know the bad shit. Fuck the good shit. I'll figure that out in the first 6 months, yeah. But nah. And people change. Nah.
Yeah, that's why my ass single, because I need to be able to know I need to know that I'ma love you and I'ma want to wipe your ass if something go left.
And a lot of chicks won't. And if you can't wipe my ass, you can't be with me.
But that's the thing. Some people don't know they're capable of it until they put in a situation. Because I was in a situation where I had to wipe a motherfucker ass.
Damn.
And I thought I wasn't gonna do it. I didn't know I was gonna make it, but I made it.
Oh, damn! And this, you wasn't a wife?
That's what I'm saying. But that's a part of growth. I was given marriage business.
Hey, her inbox finna be on fire for this motherfucker. Oh, she wiping ass. She was giving wipes.
He should wipe.
Wipes all over that.
I was trying to say I give wife features. This mother, you give wipes. Again, I was young.
Fuck that.
I thought I was gonna marry this person.
Nope, you ain't no CNA.
I hate him, y'all. I can't stand him.
You meant your word.
Certified ass wiper.
Anywho.
Y'all love you.
Hey, right. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done.
Oh, shit.
But again,
Yeah.
I know who I am and I know what I bring to the table. So, yes.
And you are a unicorn.
I wipe my own ass.
You a unicorn.
I hate
Shit. Shit, that's what I need. But motherfuckers ain't gonna rap like they don't look at their shit like, man, that's hilarious.
No, because a lot of people don't stick with you through it. They don't.
Yeah, that's why I said a lot of people's core values are fucked up. Like,
So, and we
lack of.
We talk about the memes and stuff, and a lot of things, the zeitgeist. I don't know if y'all know what zeitgeist is. Google that. It's leading us to. It's leading us to it is the sign of the times. The way that the world moves right now, we're a really individualistic society. So if it does not fulfill me, then I have the right to not deal with it anymore. Mm-hmm. And as soon as you as a person, as a husband or as a wife, are not fulfilling the other person, now they have a right to leave.
Yep.
They have a right to leave. As soon as something doesn't make them happy,
yep,
we are implicitly giving each other the right to leave. Oh, girl, you don't got to deal with that shit. So the minute he do need his ass wiped, she can leave because, what kind of man needs that? A man who's fucking sick. Shit.
Right?
Right?
Because had it been the shoe on the other foot and he needed to wipe your ass, you wouldn't want him out here fucking Keisha and WAP songs and everything like that. You would. I'm just saying it go both ways.
So it's hard to say, oh yeah, I mean, marriage is what it is, and people are living in this world where it is really just pleasure seeking. Everything is pleasure seeking. Everything. Mm-hmm. And if it's hardship, transactional pleasure. Yep. And if it's hardship, if it's a process, if there are steps to it, if there's growth involved, and growth is not comfortable. Real growth is uncomfortable
as fuck.
So
uncomfortable as fuck.
If that shit's involved in it,
messy,
motherfuckers give themselves the right to bail.
Gotta look at yourself.
So why in the fuck when I want to get married? Because I want a man who gonna grow with me. That mean we finna get into it. Yeah. that mean we gonna be behind on some notes, on some bills, and we gonna find out how we gonna make that shit happen. Right? Mm-hmm. Don't call me cuz. Like, that's what the fuck growth is. Growth ain't just, we used to be making 50,000, now we making 100,000. No. That ain't growth. That's not what growth is. That's a part of it. That's not the heart of it. Because during that $50,000 to $100,000 growth, at some point, a motherfucker's taking night classes. And while that motherfucker taking night classes, they up all night studying, which means you gotta go get the baby. Yeah. Because they're gonna be tired. That is growth. Not just the salary increase. So motherfuckers don't want to put in their work for that shit. Why would I want to get married?
They don't want the journey.
What they don't want the journey.
People want the destination.
They want the so why the fuck would I get married? Tell me why. I need to know that.
You find the right
one. We might have to table.
Man, please convince me, goddamn.
That's my daddy used to do. He probably gonna see this.
What do you do to make him mad to say tough? Anything. Hey, the funniest shit I ever heard this dude say was his mama would come in his room and be like, "Why is this room so messy? What is this shit? Pick that up." Dog, that's the funniest shit to me.
She did that shit. She used to knock shit over and tell us to pick it up.
Black
my bad, mama.
Anything. Cause we gonna go ahead and wind this thing down. I got a couple shout outs I want to give. And are we gonna do a What's Up Juan, or we gonna wait on that?
But you know what? The What's Up Juan was those books, man.
Them books? Yeah, oh, well, tell us. Well, shit. What's up, Juan? Tell us about them books, bro. Like, give us some insight or a little preview, and y'all should check these books out. Be better, motherfuckers.
Man, those books, like the 4 agreements. I'll start with the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements are: don't take anything personal. Always do your best. What's the other one? Make sure your word is impeccable. Don't make any assumptions. Those are the 4 agreements. And those 4 agreements, man, when I tell you, if you follow them and break other agreements that you have, it will change your life. And the other one is The Millionaire Mindset by Harvey T. I can't remember.
Message.
Right. That book, man, is a game changer if you want to succeed in life. It ain't about just making $1 million. It's about your money blueprint. What is your blueprint? Like, one thing that I say that stood out for that book is the emphasis on poor people behavior.
Ooh.
Poor people behavior. And you'll see it.
Message.
Like, I'm telling you, man, when I say it's so, that book is so powerful, man. If it don't change your life, you ain't trying to change it.
Oh, that
That's
needs to
it.
be the first one for some of these people.
So going back to the full agreement, what is one of the agreements that people make that we need to change or break? An example.
An example of an agreement.
That we need to break.
It's taking things personal.
Okay.
And making assumptions.
I was gonna say that.
And making assumptions. Like those two. No, for real. No bullshit. All four of them are extremely powerful. You cannot
you use them together.
You cannot do without the other. Because that word, that whole thing, your word is impeccable. It like gossip. It covers gossip.
Mm-hmm.
And
Power
I would say the word is impeccable, because what you say about others is what you actually saying about yourself. Because if you see somebody fall down, and this is an example in the book, if you see somebody run and they fall down, right, and you say that person is stupid for falling, you're actually saying you are stupid for falling. You're actually saying yourself. Because a different perspective of that, if somebody falls, they fall. You go help them up. But if you sit there saying they stupid, you saying if I fall, I'm stupid too.
Mm-hmm.
So, which makes your word impeccable.
Chances are they failed before and felt stupid.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, man, and it's an easy read. It's a quick read. And it's both of those books, both called, like within the book, say read multiple times. Because you're going to
Message.
It's something different every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the Bible.
I've read Four Agreements probably about 3 or 4 times. The Millionaire book, I didn't just finish it on my second time.
Okay.
So you got them.
Yeah.
So can I use?
Before we shut it, before we move on, you got any final shout outs? Anybody with a business that you want to give a shout out, or any family members' birthdays, special events, whatever, any shout outs you want to give?
Not shout outs, just
parting words.
Just parting words. Like just be easy. Just be easy about life. Roll through shit. Don't take shit personal. Don't make any assumptions. Like, real talk, like when I say those 2 things will change everything. When you get through, man, don't take things personal. Somebody, in the book it says, somebody shoot you in the head. Don't take it personal. It say that, like, don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with you.
It should hurt, cuz.
Huh?
It should hurt.
I'm sure it does.
Don't take it personal. It ain't hurtful.
I'm sure it does.
It probably would have hurt the next person too.
I'm sure it does.
Kyra, any parting shots, shout outs, anybody you wanna name?
Shout out my mama. DOP, hold it down. But no,
hold it down.
No, I love it. But no, just my mama. Just my mama. And my final takeaway from life is just always be learning. Like, literally always try to be a better you. Like, a lot of times if something happened and you got a conflict in life, don't what they did to me. Always look in self, because that's the part of growth as well. What could you have done to change that situation? Counseling is very, very, very beneficial to growth. That's all I have to say.
All right. My last couple of few little shout outs. One I want to shout out Lush Exchange. It's a podcast. I follow them on Facebook. I also follow them on YouTube. It's 2 young ladies. Their podcast is dope. It's a couple of women who are just it's funny, it's enlightening, they shooting off the hip, they talk about relationships, they talk about things that they talk about mental health, things that affect women. It's not too far unlike ours. But I like that. I like that show a lot, man. Lush Exchange. Make sure you follow them, man. It's a dope podcast. And second shout out is Justin. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Many more to you, man. Your family's growing. It's beautiful. You holding them down. Proud of the man that you are. Sure your grandfather is as well. So that's dope. And since we give words of inspiration,
I missed one.
You missed one?
Congratulations, Bria and Mo, on y'all baby.
You show right. Yo, hey, shout out to Yo. Hey, he is a handsome little joker, man. He about to take the world by storm, man. Next leader of the free world, one way or another. But my word of inspiration, since everybody doing that, is before you start talking about everybody else, hold yourself accountable. What did you do? Whether it's a fight between two people, a misunderstanding, if you got fired from your job, if whatever, what did you do? There's only one goddamn thing that you can control in this universe, and that is yourself.
Absolutely.
You can't control nothing else. You can't control what that person do, what they say, how they move. Control yourself. Take accountability for yourself. That's the only thing you can change. Man, God damn it, we got a little insightful at the end. I didn't mean to be that smart. We're supposed to be ignorant out here. I had fun, man. It was a dope episode, and we are back. 2021 came in like a lion. You know what I'm saying? We thought everybody was saying it's gonna be a better shit.
Right, that's what you thought.
Yeah. So we
then
got
the 6 hit.
We got a new format. We got a new engineer, a whole new setup, and it's about to get bigger and better. So you might see slight changes to the set as we progress. Don't laugh at me. Don't make fun of us. Shon and Juan TMI. That is the next step of the progression, and we're gonna keep this thing moving. We're gonna keep what you like and improve on everything else. I thank y'all for joining us. We sure had a damn good time. We out.